Good. Go over here. Change accounts. Go live. Pop out the chat. Minimize this. Okay, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. I'm doing something a little different in this live stream here this evening. I downloaded a document from the ccel.org. That is the classic Christian ethereal library. They have just hundreds or thousands of historical Christian manuscripts from 100 years ago onward. The classic commentaries by by John Wesley, and prayer books and hymnals and Nave's Topical Bible and all these other amazing resources. So if you're a Christian, you need to become acquainted with that. Again, the website is ccel.org. But what I did is I downloaded this it's a text document. That's all it is. It's just a text document, but it has prayers, confession, communion, and other prayers, hymns, and morning prayer, evening prayers, and other occasions. Done in English by M.U.A.H. Rosh, editor Lutheran Herald, and so forth. You can see we got some summary, we got some translator preface here, we got the exhortation to prayer, benediction, then you go through the morning and evening prayers for Sunday morning, you got a hymn, followed by a prayer for the evening, and so forth for the day. But what I want to do, now it'll be fairly easy, at least on paper anyway, so to speak, to format this as an org doc. You begin by saving with a .org extension, then you can use things like pound signs and plus signs to format the titles, the authors, this type of stuff. The question is this: can ChatGPT format the document for us? So let's come over here, and I'm using the free version of ChatGPT, so I'm not sure how far we can actually get with this. Let's see what it can do for us here. An excellent source for structured, readable, and navigatable content. Before we conjure up, I need a few clarifying questions. Scope: do you want the entire document to be converted, including prayers, hymns, and tables? Yes to one. Level of structure would you like? Like a nested heading structured by weekday? Yes. Extras: should I attempt to add timestamps or scheduling? No. Export intent: do you plan to? Now, because I'm using the free version, there is a limitation to what I can do with it in one day or at a certain period of time. So we'll see what happens. What's that mean? You can open Emacs, view the structure, and export PFD using. Okay. Okay, let's see how this works. If it's in a directory called org something, right? It should automatically recognize it. Program files. Wonder if it translated to him. Okay. Okay, so now we can say we can come over here and we can say Control C, Control E. Control C, Control E. Oh, it's L. Let's see something here. Okay, it's exported to, where was it exported to? Hmm. Probably because it didn't have, it doesn't have latex installed, is my guess. Okay, so let's try this. Hmm. Let's do this. Let's upload the original document. Now, the important thing is, it actually did, okay, that's not quite what we're looking for. So, the good news is, it did do a pretty good job of formatting as a org document. Uh, the trouble is, I probably don't have. Uh-oh. Yeah. So I just ran out. Of. Let's see. Let's try Gemini. Focusing on structure and content you requested. Let's see. So let's see what it does. Yeah. So like I said, we'll take a second look here, because it did do a pretty good job, I would say, of creating an org document. Now, I don't get my jollies by actually manually creating these type of org documents and stuff like that anymore. I'll use whatever tool I need to get the results I want in the shortest amount of time possible. In this case, it was to have ChatGPT create an org document for us. Let's just see. And we are using, as you can see, we are using Doom Emacs. Mm. Oh, look at this. We can actually see. So this is the actual, basically the text script. Text is an intermediate markup language. Okay. Okay. But here's our original document. So it's not, title, exhortation to arise, dear soul, and carefully reflect, who is he with you thou speakest, and before whom thou standest, that thou prayest, behold thou speaker. Now it didn't do a very good job of reformatting the text, but we did get some headings and stuff here, right? Lord, our Heavenly Father, eternal God, blessed be thou divine power and might. Magnified by the fathomless goodness and mercy, praise thine eternal wisdom and power and truth. For thou hast shielded me with thy hand against the perils of this night. So this is a basic Word document. We could of course remove some of the spaces and stuff like that. Okay. And this has taken a few moments. So, Hmm. Interesting. It'd be interesting to take and have it translated into a modern English, wouldn't it? But the problem is, of course, is that we don't uh, have enough firepower. We would probably run out of time and resources for the free version. So anyway, that's not a hopelessly bad first step. I would say that's not a hopelessly bad first step. But anyway, we're going to bring this brief session to a close. Remember, our initial goal was simply to create an org doc, in which we did, with title, with the table of contents, with title page, with author information, uh, subheadings for the individual prayers, morning and evening, and for the. So anyway, I'm going to bring this session